video abstract summarizes the research published in the Journal of Agricultural Systems by Brendan Brown, Gokul and Timothy Krupnik. It is a collaboration of the CISA, SERVC and Roadmaps projects. Measuring progress towards agricultural mechanisation is difficult, as it tends to be measured by tractors per unit area, despite multiple non-agricultural uses for tractors, meaning it's not a good indicator of agricultural mechanisation. In this paper, we develop a more nuanced approach to quantifying progress in agricultural mechanisation. We apply the novel stepwise process of mechanisation framework to explore the status of agricultural mechanisation on the Nepal Terai. This is something that, despite decades of machinery change, promotion and intervention, is yet to be quantified. We apply this framework to explore the status of 9 sustainable agri-mechanisation machines that are used for planting, fertilizing, or harvest. Using survey data across 1,569 households, representative of 14 districts on the Nepal Terai, a picture emerges of what appears to initially be stagnation and low mechanisation. Despite some machines having the presence and promotion in Nepal of decades, usage remains limited, as is evidenced by these simple binary adoption rates. However, this doesn't tell the full story. Using the proposed framework, we can go deeper and identify a few key trends. Firstly, the red we see, representing negative evaluation of machinery, tends to be limited, meaning that it is not that people do not want to use the machinery. Conversely, the yellow we see that represents information gaps is dominant in the majority of machinery investigated. This means that closing information gaps will be crucial to enabling agricultural change and agri-mechanisation in Nepal. We can also see through the green, representing unassisted use, and the purple, representing ownership, that this is generally low. Despite this, there is usually a substantial pool of adopters, represented in blue, that could be quickly convinced to use these machines, especially if some of their constraints are addressed. The major constraint here is that of limited ownership rates and corresponding access to machinery. This in particular justifies future focus on viable service provider business models, service provider decision-making, and custom hire centre feasibility studies. Importantly, this research not only provides a baseline for future analysis of the pathways and implications of agri-mechanisation scaling in Nepal, but a useful framework to analyse adoption processes more broadly.